What's going on, guys? This is going to be a haul video, a random act of kindness video from Scott, Running with Comics. We met up at a shop today, him and I, and also Mike from the Long Box Comic Review. We met up and hung out for a bit, talked comics, and Scott left me with some stuff that I'm really thankful for. Hold on a second. Sorry, I felt like that was really loud. I was jamming. Yeah, I guess I'll do all the comic-related stuff that I got for myself, and then the comic-related stuff that Scott gave me. He also gave me some vinyl, but I'll save that stuff for last, so you guys can eject at that point if you're not interested. But yeah, anyway, starting off, we're listening to Van Halen, 1984. This is happens to be my favorite Van Halen album. Listening to Jump right now, of course. Okay, I picked up this shop that we went to also happens to be the shop that Mike works at. So yeah, I picked up a Red Sonja #1. This is the Jenny Frison cover. I believe you say her name that way. I picked this book up, but I got the Fiona Staples cover, which wasn't really the one that I wanted originally. So I was really happy to find this there, and I was happy to get it. And that was the only single issue that I picked up on my own today. They had a table of $5 trades and $10 trades. I picked up one of each. This is Wonder Woman Lifelines, John Byrne. I flipped it over and I saw Jason Blood and Etrigan the Demon there, so I decided to pick it up. I love anything with him in it. And then I picked up a hardcover, which is Justice League of America, Archives Volume 1, the DC Archives editions. Regularly $49.99, got it for $10. This is contains Brave and the Bold numbers 28 through 30, and also Justice League of America numbers 1 through 6. So I'm really excited to have this. This is something I've been thinking about picking up, expanding my older DC Comics knowledge. And then these books I'm really pumped about. These are regularly $16.99, and I got them for half of that, so I got both of them for the price of one. This is House of Secrets. DC Showcase presents House of Secrets. This is Volume 1. Of course, you can see the House of Secrets 92 on the cover there, the first appearance of Swamp Thing. I got Volume 1 and Volume 2 for $16.99. Really thick books. I think they're over 500 pages each. And some really iconic artists working on these, like Wally Wood, Neil Adams, and Bernie Wrightson. People like that. But I'm really pumped to have these. I'm really excited to be able to read them. The artwork is black and white on the inside, so no color, but that's okay with me because these are just really awesome stories, and I'm excited to delve into those. It's probably going to take me forever to read them, but that's alright. And this is the comic-related stuff that Scott gave me, and I really can't say thanks enough for all this stuff. Scott knows exactly what I'm into, both music-wise and comic-wise, and I feel like he hit all that stuff today. I can't say thank you enough. This stuff is really awesome, and yeah, I'm super pumped about it. But I'll start with the singles first. This is Brightest Day Aftermath, The Search for Swamp Thing, #1. Now, I thought that I had this issue, but it's not a white cover. I know that for sure. So either this is a second print, or the one that I have is a second print, or this is a variant cover of some sort. But regardless, I'm happy to have it because I don't already have that. And this is, I don't know if you saw this in my collection video or not, but I mentioned that I didn't have this. This is Brightest Day #24. This is the B cover, the Swamp Thing and the white lantern rings there. I had the A cover, but I like this one much better, and I'm happy to get that. And also, he gave me Abe Sapien, The Haunted Boy. This must be a one-shot, because there isn't a number on it. And Abe Sapien, along with BPRD and Hellboy, they're not series that I'm going out to catch up in singles. I'm doing that in trade, but whenever I find them, I do buy them, so I'm happy to have that. And he knows that I like Alan Moore, so this is a book published by Avatar Press. This is Alan Moore's The Courtyard, a book that I am unfamiliar with. But but I'm happy to have it and to give it a read. It's really thin, so should be a quick read. And finally, this is the only thing that I sort of knew that was going to be in here. The only thing that I really expected. This is Punk Rock Jesus. I knew that Scott was going to send me this because, excuse me, he's been telling me to pick it up for like 2 months now. So, Sean Murphy doing the artwork and the story, I'm assuming. And I'm loving him on the wake, so can't wait to get into that. And I think that's it for all the comic-related stuff. Gave me a bunch of vinyl, which I'm super pumped about. Let me try and pick up this. It's up. You have to give me a milk crate full of like this many records. I think he more than doubled my collection in one day. And there's some really, really awesome stuff in here that I just love. So, yeah, I'm gonna go through these. I think I'm just gonna hit the highlights because there's quite a few in here. But I don't know if I mentioned, but that Van Halen record is one that Scott sent me. And there's a few more Van Halen ones in here, but this is another one of my favorites, Van Halen 2. David Lee Roth doing the splits on the back there. We got, these are in reverse order, I think, because I looked through them all. This is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, You're Gonna Get It. I'm a big fan of Tom Petty. He's on the list of people that I need to see, you know, at some point in the near future. This is Styx, Kilroy Was Here. The first song on this being Mr. Roboto, of course, which is one of my favorite Styx songs. And also we got Paradise Theater. This is Steve Miller, the Steve Miller Band, The Joker. I mentioned in my video yesterday how big of a Steve Miller Band fan I am, so happy to have that. I was fortunate enough to see them a few years ago, and he is old, but it was fantastic. This is the Rolling Stones, Tattoo You. Really awesome artwork here on both sides. Next, we got a couple Queen albums. Got Queen, The Game. I believe this has my favorite Queen song on it. Yep, Crazy Little Thing Called Love. It's one of my favorite Queen songs, along with Somebody to Love. And this is Queen, A Night at the Opera. This has Bohemian Rhapsody on it, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Bohemian Rhapsody. Awesome Queen stuff. And this is an essential in anyone's record collection as far as I'm concerned. This is Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, which I am a big fan of, but I've never listened to it on vinyl, so that's going to be a cool experience. This album has probably my favorite Ozzy song on it. It's the album titled Bark at the Moon. Bark at the Moon is one of my favorite Ozzy songs, along with No More Tears, probably. But Ozzy has a werewolf there, it looks like, and on the back. And one of my favorite bands of all time, this is Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil. Shout at the Devil, Looks That Kill, Too Young to Fall in Love, Helter Skelter. Some of the great songs off this album. Yeah, I love Motley Crue. They're looking pretty womanly on the back there, but, you know. Next, you got the Grateful Dead, Wake of the Flood. I'm not super familiar with the Grateful Dead, but I would consider myself a little bit of a fan, and the artwork on this album is fantastic. We got a few Doors albums. Here is L.A. Woman. The Soft Parade. This one feels extra thick. And sort of iconic, The Doors. Next, we have a newer, this is Black Flag, Damaged. I don't know what year this is from. I would guess the early 90s if I had to guess. But Black Flag is a band that I don't think I've ever given an appropriate listen to. I used to not really be into punk music at all, maybe 7 years ago or so, and I would have said that I hated Black Flag, but my tastes have definitely changed as of late, so this is an album that I really need to check out, a band that I need to give another shot. Next, we have Alice Cooper, Killer. Alice Cooper is a weird ass dude, but I'm a big fan. And finally, my favorite album. Oh no, there's two more in here. Arguably my favorite album from the 1980s. This is AC/DC Back in Black. So many awesome songs on this. Back in Black, Hell's Bells, Shoot to Thrill, You Shook Me All Night Long, Have a Drink on Me, Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution. Seriously, this whole thing is fantastic from start to finish. So, you know, I'm super pumped to have that. I looked at it yesterday when I was out, but it was the copy that I found was in super good condition, and it was out of my price range. So, and then finally, this is Hotel California by the Eagles. My favorite Eagles album by far. Hotel California is a fantastic song in my opinion. But yeah, that's just the highlights. This is probably 2/3 of what Scott gave me. I'm extremely thankful to get all this stuff added to my vinyl collection. Now the majority of that collection is stuff that Scott gave me, so that's pretty cool. But that's everything that I got today. Both all the stuff from Scott and stuff that I picked up on my own. Go over and check out his channel. He's a really awesome guy, one of my best friends on here, and you know, I love talking to him on and the other guys on live shows on Tuesday, and I love being able to meet up with him and you know, and talk comics and whatever. And meeting Mike today was awesome as well. Go check out his channel. I'll put that in the description down below. We're fortunate enough that so many of us from the community live so close together, so we can get together and do these things. But big thanks for watching this video. Go check those guys out, and I will talk to you guys again soon.